of action taking place right here at Barclays Center tomorrow night, and it's all brought to you by DeBella Entertainment in association with TGB Promotions and Showtime, sponsored by Corona, who invites you to find your beach. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our Showtime Championship Boxing broadcast begins with this first special attraction, a vacant world title, 12 rounds of boxing for the vacant IBF Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. And now please welcome the fighters as they make their way to the stage. First we have a fighter with a record of 29 wins, 6 losses and 1 draw, with 16 wins coming by way of knockout. He is ranked the number 3 world contender by the IBF. Joining us from Tokyo, Japan, please welcome Akihiro Kondo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite to the scale with 10 knockouts in his 12 victories. He is ranked the IBF number 1 contender, fighting out of Beverly Hills by way of Kazakhstan. Please welcome the undefeated Sergey Lipinets. Housekeeping, it looks like our gentleman is ready, making his U.S. debut. Ranked number 3 contender in the world, a man who has never been stopped, never been knocked out, from Japan, Akihiro Kondo. 139.5 pounds for Akihiro Kondo, 139.5 pounds. And I should have said never been stopped, never been knocked down, is the number 3 world contender from Japan. And now, ladies and gentlemen, making his first attempt at a world title, please welcome the undefeated number 1 IBF world contender, Sergey Lipinets. 139.75 pounds for Sergey Lipinets, 139.75 pounds. Both of our fighters make the 140-pound weight limit. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it opens up our Showtime Championship Boxing program. 3 special attractions. This is our first one, 12 rounds of action for the vacant IBF Junior Welterweight Championship of the World. Sergey Lipinets, undefeated fighter, making his first attempt at a world title. Akihiro Kondo, making his first attempt at a world title. He's ranked number 3 in the world. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, Sergey Lipinets, Akihiro Kondo. Proceed with our next weigh-in. I want to inform you a little bit that we have a little change in order, a slight delay. We will weigh in the main event next. Deontay Wilder and Berman Stiverne will be weighed in next. Following that, our welterweight special attraction with Sean Porter taking on Adrian Granados. So a short delay, we'll bring in the main event fighters next for our weigh-in. Center in Brooklyn, we are ready for the official weigh-in for the main event of the evening as Premier Boxing Champions presents 12 rounds of action for the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World, brought to you by DeBella Entertainment in association with Don King Productions, TGB Promotions, and Showtime. Sponsored by Corona, who invites you to find your beach. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the fighters as they make their way to the stage. First, we present the challenger with 21 knockouts in his 25 wins. Please welcome the former WBC Heavyweight Champion of the World, Stiverne. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite to the stage the defending world champion. A sensational record of 37 knockouts in his 38 wins. Here is the undefeated WBC Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to bring our fighters on to the scale at this time. Once again, here is the challenger, the #1 ranked WBC world contender, the former world champion, Stiverne. Champion, the U.S. Olympic bronze medalist, the long-reigning and undefeated WBC Heavyweight Champion of the World, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. 220 3/4 pounds. 220 3/4 pounds for the defending world champion. Center of the ring tomorrow night. It's the main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World, the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder, the challenger, former world champion Berman Stiverne. This conversation in the ring tomorrow night. It's the main event of the evening, 12 rounds of boxing, the WBC Heavyweight Championship of the World, Deontay Wilder versus Berman Stiverne. Now my pleasure to hand over the microphone duties to my colleague, fantastic Showtime talent, Hall of Famer Steve Farhood.
Steve Farhood here waiting to interview Berman Stiverne. He's a little busy right now. Conversation with Deontay. What can you tell us was said?
You know, Deontay's a camera boy. When the light, camera action, he likes to talk. He likes to put a show on. See what I'm saying? I normally don't talk, but tonight I decided to talk. And tomorrow I'm gonna deliver what I told you. I'm gonna knock his ass out. I promise you that. I'm gonna be two-time heavyweight champion of the world. He said I'm scared. Boy, I ain't scared of you. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? I ain't scared of you. I'm not scared of you. That's why I'm here, because I ain't scared of you. You can dance. I'm gonna make you dance tomorrow night. I'm gonna make you dance tomorrow night. I'm gonna crack your ribs. I'm gonna crack your jaw. I'm gonna send you home packing, and you will retire.
One last question. You said to us in the fighter meetings, you have to make this a fight. How do you do that technically?
There's gonna be a fight. It ain't gonna be no boxing match. There's gonna be a fight. There's gonna be a fight, baby. Keep talking to the camera boy. You're a camera boy.
Good luck, Berman. Not seen it all. So, what was said? That was an extended conversation. What was said?
First of all, he's so nervous. Look at him. He's so nervous. Somebody get that baby a bottle. He's so nervous. Man, we done heard this all before. We done heard it the first time. We hear it again this time. The difference between this one and me, what I say I mean, and I mean what I say. I'm about to put them down. And I'm glad they came. All y'all gonna be disappointed. All that they came for gonna be disappointed because this belt ain't going nowhere. I promise you that. Promise you that.
Deontay, our storyline, the media's storyline for this fight is that you're fighting the only guy that you have to stop. Is that your storyline? Is that the motivation for you?
Most definitely. He was the only guy in the past. He was the only guy that didn't get knocked out. But he left with a lot of lumps on his head. I put him in the hospital for several days, and this time, he gonna stay there.
Good luck.
Silver Welterweight Championship. Now please welcome to the stage, with 12 knockouts in his 18 wins, the tough number 11th ranked world contender, fighting out of Chicago. Please welcome Adrian El Tigre Granados. And now we invite to the stage his opponent with a record of 27 wins, 2 losses, and 1 draw, with 17 wins coming by way of knockout. He is ranked the number 1 WBC welterweight in the world. Please welcome the former world champion, Showtime, Shawn Porter. To the scale at this time, the tough and respected contender from Chicago and Cicero, Illinois. Please welcome Adrian El Tigre Granados. Adrian Granados weighs in at a ready 146 pounds. 146. Champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn Porter. $146.5 pounds for Showtime, Shawn Porter. 146.5. Now we're going to get our fighters dressed, bring them together to face off one last time before tomorrow night. Once again, this fight is courtesy of DeBella Entertainment in association with TGB Promotions and Showtime, sponsored by Corona, who invites you to find your beach. There they are, ladies and gentlemen, 2 fighters always ready to go at it. 2 fine examples of young men in and out of the ring of high quality. 2 great fighters. It's 12 rounds of boxing for the WBC Silver Welterweight Championship. Showtime, Shawn Porter versus Adrian El Tigre Granados. Following up with interviews of both of the fighters.
Adrian Granados, your stare out was Shawn different than the heavyweights. How do you get pumped up to fight such a nice guy?
Oh no, man, we're both nice guys. I mean, shoot, we came up through the same pedigree, same system. So I mean, he got a good father, I got a good father, and he got a good family, I got a good family, But you already know we throw it down in the ring, and that's where it should be,
We know how Shawn Porter fights. It's no secret what he's going to try to do in there. What do you have to do to counter that and be victorious?
I guess you guys will have to see Saturday night.
You got a plan for sure.
Most definitely.
We wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you very much.
Good, Adrian. Adrian Granados. Shawn Porter, I think they can see you out here.
What's up, Brooklyn? What's up, Brooklyn?
The question you've been asked a million times, I'll ask it a million and one. You have the status to fight Keith Thurman. You're the #1 contender WBC. Yet you're fighting a pretty tough guy in Adrian Granados. Why take the risk?
This is what I want. We want to fight again. Adrian Granados. We're gonna make it a great fight. Simple as that. I'm here to put on great performances. Sometimes that's not against it, but it's always gonna be in the ring.
The welterweight division remains the best deepest in boxing. You're in that mix. After the, what would you like best?
Keith Thurman, the WBC title.
2018.
Yes, sir.
Sean Porter, we wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you.
To hand the microphone over to my colleague Dave Diamante as we have a full night of action tomorrow. We continue with our weigh-ins for the rest of this afternoon.
Thank you, Hall of Famer Jimmy Lennon Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, the weigh-in continues today. Our next bout coming up to the stage, it's a 12-round WBC title eliminator in the heavyweight division. Introducing first up to the stage, he goes by the name drummer boy, two-time former world title challenger. Please welcome Eric Molina. Fighting out of Rio Grande Valley up Texas, 20-4, 19 knockouts. And his opponent now coming to the stage, also former world title challenger, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Eastvale, California.